I am Lieutenant Amber Garfoot. I am a victim advocate with the Wisconsin National Guard. Really, it's such a vast amount of things that a victim advocate can do. It's a little bit difficult of a question, right? But I guess what it does speak to is that there's really nothing that we can't do other than provide counseling services or legal support. Most other things we're able to do for a survivor, or if we are not able to, we can point them in the right direction to somebody who can give them the support services that they are requiring in their time of need. And when these types of crimes occur, everyone needs someone and something to rely on. And this program is something that some people can rely on and that they can go to for any type of resources that they may need to help get through a really tough situation. We don't ever place time limits on the time that we'll serve a service member in need. Not all survivors of sexual assault come to us immediately. Some come to us 10 years later, 6 months later, to hours later. So everyone's needs are very specific to whatever their situation is. And we will stay with that survivor for as long as they would like our services. So we do not place time limits on how long we will serve someone. I truly feel that our service members come to the Wisconsin National Guard because they do trust us, and we do take care of them to the best of our ability. We don't just service our service members when they are in a duty status either. So we have a large population of our service members who are college aged and may be sexually assaulted on their college campus. And instead of going to the campus or to a community resource, come to the Wisconsin National Guard, to the SAPR program, because they trust our program and that we're going to give them the services that they need. So for us, although we care about our survivors, the bigger picture and bigger issue for the Wisconsin National Guard is a readiness issue. So no matter what status one of our service members is on, we want to make sure that they're taken care of so that when they're called to serve, to do their job, that they can effectively do so. Oh, my favorite food. I am a true Wisconsinite, and I love ice cream. Like, love ice cream. If I could do any job in the Army, I would be a service dog handler or a working dog handler because dogs are awesome in all facets, whether they're working in a military capacity or serving individuals through a really hard time or individuals with disabilities. So oftentimes with our survivors of sexual assault, when we're doing an intake or what we would call hearing their story for the first time, they can utilize that service dog to actually have a conversation and might be speaking through our service dogs to us without having to look and see what our facial expressions might be or our mannerisms. It removes a barrier of judgment and allows for a much greater level of comfort in telling the story. Oh, I love all dogs. But I do love our black labs in the program. So from my personal perspective of working with survivors, and that's all I can speak to, it's just having somebody there that you can rely on, that you know that you can pick up the phone and call and say, I'm having a really rough day and I just need someone to listen to what I have to say. If I were going to give a survivor advice, it's that they're not alone and it is okay to come forward. There are so many services out there that can be given even by maintaining confidentiality, and that it would be to take care of themselves and make sure that they're getting what they need and taking the time to heal and maybe connect with other survivors so they don't feel alone.
What's your favorite number between 41 and 43?
7.
That's all I have.